Bangladesh has fired a diplomatic and economic shot across the Pacific, one that may decide the fate of its largest export industry. In a bold move just to save itself from 35% tariff on its goods, Dhaka has placed an order for 25 Boeing aircrafts, while simultaneously increasing imports of core American commodities like wheat, cotton, soybean oil. What is the timing here? No accident, the United States tariff deadline looms large on August 1st, and Bangladesh is pulling out all the stops to protect its trade interests. At the heart of this lies the jewel of a Bangladesh economy. Its $46 billion garment industry, which employs over 4 million workers and supplies apparel to some of the biggest global retailers. Now, the United States is one of Bangladesh's top buyers, accounting for more than $10 billion worth of exports annually, mostly in clothing and textiles. But Washington's threat to impose a steep tariff has left policymakers in Dhaka scrambling for diplomatic off-ramp. Now, by deepening trade relationship with the US, Bangladesh hopes to show some good faith, signaling that it is not only a reliable buyer of American goods, but also a potential strategic partner in the Indo-Pacific economic landscape. The purchase of 25 Boeing aircrafts, an order worth several billion dollars, is seen as a calculative olive branch to the US industries and lawmakers alike. It's not just about planes, it's about politics, optics, and economic survival. What's the larger context here? Bangladesh runs a $6 billion trade deficit with the United States already, a figure that now hopes to narrow through its increased US imports. But this isn't really simple. It's not about buying time, it's about buying goodwill. As US trade policy becomes increasingly protectionist, it is a country like Bangladesh that faces an uphill climb. Tariffs could devastate its export-driven economy, increase unemployment, and trigger social instability. Now, in such of a scenario, diplomacy through commerce becomes the only logistic route that is there. This high-stakes trade diplomacy has global implications too, by the way. Now, with China and Vietnam also navigating the US tariff policies, Bangladesh's strategic economic pivot could actually become a case study on how these smaller nations are tackling the greater power. Whether this gambit will actually work remains to be seen, but one thing is very loud and clear, that Bangladesh is not waiting to the axe to fall. It's fighting back with trade, diplomacy, and the jets.